guys, what's going on? There's a few things I wanted to address, and I figured it's a little. This isn't normally the time when I would post videos. This isn't normally how I'd want to go about them, but there's some stuff that I wanted to address, so I felt like I should do it now. And the first thing I wanted to clear up is I don't want to come across as like this big party guy. I don't want to have all my vlogs be about this partying and stuff like that. I want to set the record straight on that, and my first priority out here is school. I pay a lot of money to come out here and try to benefit my future. So when I post on the weekends, I film on the weekends, and that's when all my schoolwork is done. That's when I'm focused on hanging out with my friends, and I feel like a social life and being around good people is really important. And it's gonna kind of lead me into my next point, so bear with me. So I kind of wanted to do a video just opening up about mental health and depression and stuff like that, and it's a real thing. It's something that sucks. It's something that's, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say exactly who, because I personally have a lot of friends that go through it, and I go through it. Something that a lot of people don't know about me is that, I was, I guess you could say, diagnosed with depression. I take pills for that, and I honestly don't even, I think only a certain amount of my friends know. I don't even think a lot of my family members know, because that's just not something it's something that's difficult to talk about, and it's something that you don't really know how to address. But I know the personal struggles that you can go through, feeling like, who can I turn to and all of that stuff. And that's the whole reason for this video, is that if you are somebody that's kind of going through that, if you're somebody that's going through depression cycles, or anxiety, or if you just feel like you're not worth it, if you feel like you're not meant for this place, like reach out to me, because I've had certain people come into my life and make me feel loved and make me feel like I belong, and if I have those people next to me, I definitely need to make sure I'm there for those people as well. So I don't want anybody to go out and fight these battles alone. You are loved, and I think depression's a real thing. I really don't think that we take it seriously enough. I will say that I read a quote, I believe by Jim Carrey, that if you're not eating proper foods, if you're not exercising, if you're not sleeping well, if you're not getting sunlight and all that, you're not really giving yourself a fighting chance. And I believe in that, and that's especially with the group that you're around. If you're not around people that you feel like you're going to succeed being around, then you're going to be kind of in that slump. But that's why I give so much credit to my friends in my videos. That's why we did a sit down with Mason, and you guys always see Tanner and Pete and Kyle and Becca. These people have come in my life and made a tremendous impact, and I'm really thankful for them. I mean, yeah, mental health is it's something that we really don't take seriously. I think that it's okay to miss a day of school, or to call off work just for a mental health check, just to make sure that you're okay, to get out there and go on a nature walk at a park or something like that. It's tough. We always feel like there's not enough hours in the day to make ourselves happy, but it's how you spend those hours that can make you happy. I don't know, I've been going through it for about, I felt the effects of it for probably 2 or 3, actually I don't know. I feel like it's been longer than that. I've personally felt the effects because of bullying that occurred to me back in middle school. Um, I was obviously pretty overweight all throughout growing up. Um, God, in middle school I was definitely bullied. I want to say around 6th grade, probably when it really started. Um, and it's just, that's just how kids were growing up. It's just how everything was at that age. Little kids like that are dicks, let's be honest. And I was overweight, so I was one of the easiest targets, and the comments that came with it, they stick to you. They really do. And it's just something that's always in the back of your mind, and it just doesn't really make you feel like you're enough. You really don't. But I moved. I mean, I still dealt with this after I graduated high school. Like, not the bullying. The bullying was fine. That stopped. But just dealing with the mental side of it. Just having those thoughts always constantly in your head. Like, am I okay? Am I good enough? Like, if I try to strike up a conversation with this person, are they going to talk to me? Are they going to think that I'm good enough? Those are real things, and moving out here, I felt like I never once have had to worry about that, and it's just because of the people that I surround myself with, the people I choose to surround myself with. I couldn't be any more grateful. So what I'm trying to say is that you might be going through some of the highest highs, and you'll feel like you'll have everybody there. You'll feel like you have so many friends surrounding you and congratulating you, but it's not about that. It's about who's there for you when you're at the lowest of lows. It's about the people that you surround yourself with on a daily basis that care about you and want to see you grow and push you to be better than the person that you were yesterday. Those are the people that you need to keep around. And I have so many great people like that. Tanner, Kyle, Pete, Becca, Mason. You guys have seen, Brendan and Bray, and these people that really go out of their way. Jacob, they go out of their way to make me feel included, make me feel loved, and make me feel happy with who I am, and they really strive to push me to the next level. So just keep grinding. Surround yourself with great people. Exercise a little bit. Just go on a nature walk if you have to. Like, don't be afraid to take a day off of classes because you're not feeling your best. But at the end of the day, just know that the rain doesn't last forever when it's storming. It's temporary, and then the sun will shine. One little final thought that I wanted to talk about was that there's such a stigma around the male gender that you can't cry, that you're not allowed to show your emotions because that means that you're weak and that means that you're beaten down. And I want to vocalize how, I'm gonna be honest, that's bullshit. I said it. There's been so many nights where I've just felt the need to just cry. I'm beaten down with school. I'm beaten down with work. Whatever it is. Back in fall, I was doing football. Like, I almost quit. I almost quit football. And I'm glad I didn't because of the people that I met in the process. And that's besides the point. Like, show your emotions, because bottling your emotions up is not a healthy way of going about life. Find people that you can crawl to when you need them, and that they're going to be that welcoming set of arms and the ear that will listen to your problems, and the mouth that will suggest where you should go from where you're at. So I'm just, and I'm not saying like anything against the female gender. I just feel like there is such a problem. There's such a, I don't know how I want to word it, but there's just this assumption against the male gender that you're not allowed to cry. Show your emotions and show that you're human. And I know I'm not like some big famous YouTuber, so I don't know how many people this will reach, but I wanted to reach as many people as possible because mental health is a serious issue that we have to take, that we just have to talk about, and that we have to let people know that they're okay and that they're loved and that we care about them. You know, just reach out to your family members and let them know that you love them, and let them know that, you know, if they need anything, that you're there for them. And that's what I want to do for anybody that's watching this video. Like, if you're watching this, reach out to me if you're not feeling well. Message me, text me if you have my number. Reach out to me, because you're loved. I can promise you that. Thank you guys.